My name's Marconi. I'm a 14-year-old calf roper. I'm from Brazil. We moved here to Decatur, Texas a couple years ago. Me and my dad go to rodeos, and I'm looking really forward to high school rodeos this year, coming my freshman year. I really want to go to state, win nationals. That'll be really fun. I really love calf roping. It's what I do. It's my life. It's my medication. I love it. He'll try to nibble on you. Look at his teeth. Ah. All right, we'll show you the horses. So this is my horse, Ambassador Pep. We brought him over from Brazil. We flew him over. My dad roped on him in Brazil, and now he passed him on to me. And this is my rodeo horse. He's 20, and I love him. He just performs super well. He's snacking up on some alfalfa, getting nice and fat, getting shiny. That's how I like him. So this is the gray horse of the ranch. He's a special one. He's only 3 years old. He's super tall. This is one of our clients' horses that my dad trained. I train him too. I just love him. He's super tall and strong and fast. He's good. We're gonna start going to some rodeos on him, roping on him. So this is another one of our clients' horses. He's also a calf horse that my dad trains. I've actually gone to a couple rodeos and ropings on him. He's super good, big stop, works well. He's super sound. I love him so much, and he's 6 years old. Let him out, let him eat some grass. Hey, hey, hey. Shh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, sir. And we got him, get him later to rope. Practice for the rodeos. Wow. So we're here at NRS. They have like medical equipment, and then for the horses, and they have feed, they have tacks, saddles, and then ropes, which I'm gonna go look at. I need some for my rodeo tomorrow. Youth rodeo, hopefully I win. Going for that all-around buckle. So they have really nice tack, they have bits and everything. It's a really good place. You should check out Decatur, Texas. They have nice everything, all the equipment you need for your horses. It's nice. So we're gonna get, I think, a shirt, and then I was gonna look at some fly spray, keep those nasty flies away. Where are they? Here they are. I could never rope on this. Look at that. Imagine trying to get your leg over it. Look at this. Huge. The bull riders need them. Rope them big bulls. Oh, I like this saddle. It's kind of looks like mine. Just missing the stirrup. Got mine from Brazil. Really nice saddles. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you gotta have some good quality stuff that won't hurt your horses. These big beef cattles over here, oof, they'll run at you, kick, terrible. I like that color. This blue one. This one's nice. Look good with the straw hat. Yes, sir. New roping equipment. Or for us. All right, let's look at some ropes. It's a poly rope.
No, try the blue one.
Huh? Blue one? Okay. 4-strand breakaway rope. This would be good for the rodeo. I'm going for the all-around buckle. Breakaway, tie down, everything. Oh, one more. I personally like the Singrass ropes. They get really soft when it's cold, but in the summertime they're perfect. And then the polygrass ropes, they get soft when they're hot and hard when they're cold. Those are good, but they take longer. Let's try them out. Ooh. Pretty good. It's heavy. Probably a... Ooh. This one's a 10-2. It's a thick rope. See that? I like the 10s. They're thinner. Yeah.
Looks good.
This one's 10-2.
That's good.
Yeah. I'll get one too.
The best drink for rope calves. She's breathing fine. Making up rough. I have never been my life. Here's in my life for you. Great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna just grab a saddle right now. This was leftover the weekend from the rodeo we went to at Ryse. Go ahead and grab it, saddle the horses up, get them ready to rope later. Now, this is the blanket that's gonna go on the bottom, and this is gonna go on top, and then the saddle. These are basically just to protect and just from all the pressure of holding the calves and pulling them, just basically so they don't get hurt or crippled. So this just kind of helps them and protects them. Because these calves are tugging against that saddle, and that back cinch needs to be tight, or else the end of the saddle will lift up, and it could really hurt them. So the saddle can't be over their shoulders or putting too much pressure on their back or their spine. So we need to make sure everything's lined up, correct placement. Yep. Go ahead, take this over here. Probably should have been doing this with the truck. Not as much work, but it's all right, getting warmed up. So then we'll go back and get the saddle and get ready to rope. So now we gotta get the saddle. This is a barn saddle. I like these, they're really nicely built. I like how they're high right here so they don't put too much pressure on the front end of the horse. This saddle came from Brazil. My dad brought it over. It flew on the plane with us, so I like these saddles. They've gotten pretty expensive now. I think the guy that used to make them, they stopped. So now these are really valuable. They're like treasure. The holy grail of saddles. So this is what we call a tack room. And this is what we keep all the equipment for us roping and riding the horses. So this is what you're gonna call a bit. These are the reins which you use to pull on to guide the horses. This is gonna be a tie down. It basically just keep their head down. And then these are the saddles. These are the pads. Some of them are outside drying from the sweat from the horses, but It's basically where we keep all our equipment and everything we need to use. So now we're just getting him, and to put on the halter, you just simply throw it over, and then there's this little hoop. You pass it in, behind, and through. And that's just, you don't need to put it too tight or too loose. And they're ready to saddle. Brush him, get all that dirty sand off. He's like a big old pig rolling in the sand. Come on, horsey. Let's go. Their shoes are important so they don't crack up their feet from all the impacts and the running around and stopping. So those are really important. He should be coming today. Now we gotta get them all brushed down and clean. Look at all that sand. This right here mixes up with their sweat and it forms almost kind of a mud, and it's really bad, so you need to make sure you get all of it off. Especially in this area right here, right where the saddle goes. And then I use 2 types of brushes. I use like one like this, and then usually this, or it gets the sand pretty good. Make sure you get all around, make them look pretty.
So, misconception that you shouldn't walk behind a horse?
Yes, it is a big misconception. Now, if it's a horse that you know that kicks or you don't really know, you should ask the owner to see like how the horse is. But you want to walk close to them so that basically if they kick you, it's better if they kick you from this far away than if they kick you from this far away. And you want to do this just to kind of show them your presence, because the horses, their viewing angle is like this, and this is kind of their blind spot. So you basically just want to walk around, kind of show them that you're here, and you'll be fine. Just do it kind of slowly, just show them you're there. You know, horses have a mind too, they can get spooked out, but if it's a good, gentle horse, they won't do anything. So now we're just gonna go over with this other brush, make sure he's clean. Basically, this one's gonna go on the bottom, kind of just that first layer of protection. Right here, boom. We have to make sure it's lined up well. It can't be too far forward, putting too much weight right here, and it can't be too far back. It has to be right equal. Let's go ahead and get this one. And again, these are just to protect from that pressure and all the weight that's put on them. And you gotta have just around 2 fingers right in the front right here. And then everything has to be lined up. You can kind of see the marks from these being used. And just make sure everything's nice and straight. Go ahead and get the saddle. Now this is, you could say, the hard part now, throwing these heavy saddles up here. You just sling that up like that and throw it over, so like that. And then you just kind of adjust it and pull it forward. This is a jerk line, by the way. So this is gonna get tied to the horse's bit, and then while you walk forward, there's basically a pulley that's gonna pull back on the horse's bit, making him work back. So kind of just like an assistance for the horse, just to kind of remind him what to do. You're just gonna line everything up. Look at the marks, good. You're gonna pull these back. And these are adjustable for every horse, you know, different size, different bellies. So you can make them shorter, so you don't have to wrap them up that much on the other side. So these are the cinches right here, and these basically just tighten the saddle to the horse so it doesn't move around while we're roping, and it keeps it nice and tight to his body. So for right now, since it's 100 degrees and too hot, we're just gonna leave it kind of loose on there. Don't need to tighten it too much. And just kind of get them kind of sat and good with the saddle. You usually want to put it a little bit on before you rope, just so they kind of get used to it. And so they're a little more quiet and a little tired. And now this is a breast collar. This kind of just stops the saddle from moving back. This will go in the same little right here. And different saddles have different places to put this. This goes underneath, right so. And there you go. Now your horse is saddled, ready to rope. All right, now I'm just braiding his tail. This is just so that whenever they stop, they don't step on it or rip it. So it just makes it a little bit shorter, makes it look nice. And we put some of that olive oil spray on there. It's cheap, you can find at Walmart. It works well, it gets it nice and shiny. And it's just a simple 3-strand braid. And then you need to start down here, because if you didn't know, there's like a bone kind of thing right here, and that's how they wag their tail around to get the flies off. So this horse's name is Sertanejo. That means like cowboy in Portuguese. So we want to name him something unique, kind of contributing to Brazil. This horse is 6. He's so strong and fast. I love this horse. He has a really big stop. This is the horse that my dad goes to rodeos on and ropings and jackpots. He's really good. He's young and he's already competing. All right, now we're gonna get the second horse set up. I like these pads too. They're a little longer. They cover up the metal on the cinches over there. I like that. We're gonna use this pad right here, Todd Sloan. You can see how thick these are from the wool to, these are like inch or about 3/4 of an inch. They're pretty thick. And then get these lined up. This one, I like having it around on that white line. There we go. Oh, stirrup. You just push them over like that. Line these up. You kind of want to line them up with this leather right here and kind of this line that goes from their tail. That's about right in the center. There we go. Get everything pulled out. There you go. That's horse number 2 down.
Not too hot right now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
Oh.
Pardon. Here it is.
Whoa. Here, oh. Perdi a corda.
Pega ele. Pina ele.
Uau!
Presta atenção no seno, presta atenção em mim. Vamos lá. Vai.